there's no story for this video. I'm just gonna be speaking from what I know, my own experiences, where I've been that guy who stayed at home, hasn't gone outside, just been on a computer all day trying to think of how can I be a more confident individual? How can I put myself out there and be the person that I want to be? And looking back on it, looking back at that specific guy I was a few months ago, the answer is so clear that if you want to be a confident individual, if you want to genuinely build something up and feel good in social situations, you gotta get outside your house and talk to people. I think the biggest indicator of how confident you are is how many people are you exposing yourself to each and every single week. Because earlier this 2024, I was stuck in my house, sitting inside, doing absolutely nothing, days on end. I wasn't talking to anyone. There was a exposure of zero people at any one given time, and as a result, I wasn't improving in any sort of way. Because I wasn't talking to anyone, because I wasn't putting myself out there, there was no opportunity to improve my skills to become a confident guy. Because the reality is, if you want to become confident, if you want to develop that skill within yourself, you have to do one thing, and that is talk to as many people as possible. For me, I did that by talking to two people to start every single day. And what happened is I gradually built the skill up over time. I started to enjoy it, and then I just started talking to like 10 people a day, like 10, 15. It just naturally built up on specific days where I just felt really good. I wanted to talk to people. I started enjoying it. The challenge was, it was invigorating, right? But I did it because I went outside and talked to people, right? If you're stuck at home and you're watching this video and thinking, shoot, bro, what do I have to do to get confident? I'm not calling you out. I'm calling my younger self out right now. You gotta change something. How can you expect to be confident if you're just stuck at home like a bum, on your computer, on your phone, scrolling and thinking, I should really change something about my life? Like, what would a confident person do? Would they be stuck at home all day? Would they be doing nothing with their time? Would they be wishing that they were better instead of actually just taking action to do the thing that they want to be? Because I feel like there's just a wish that, okay, I want to be more confident, but not a true desire to actually cultivate that wish into reality, to actually go outside and go through the pain of being awkward around 150 people, 150 conversations before you start feeling good about it, before you start hitting your stride and just becoming a more socially relaxed individual. Like yesterday, I didn't talk to that many people for about a week. I've talked to about 500 people so far within my past few months. But yesterday, I hadn't socialized with people for about a week. I'd been coming off a video game addiction. I didn't feel very confident about myself. But I bump into a friend, this guy who I've seen once before at the bus station. We struck up a conversation. We sat together on the bus on the ride home. We just got into a deep, deep conversation. And because I talked to so many people over the past few months, even though I didn't feel the greatest in that present moment, in that specific moment, I had developed enough know-how, enough of a framework to understand how to talk to people, how to conduct myself, that we talked for like half hour and it just felt great. I felt relaxed. It was a great back and forth. It was a deep conversation too. By the end of it, I just felt relaxed. I felt like, wow, that was an awesome conversation. Thank you, bro. Have a good night. But it only came about because I actually took the time to go and talk to people. So I want you to look at yourself. Ask, am I doing everything that I know I could be doing to be a confident individual? Like, what would a confident person do? What would they do? Would they be stuck at home all day, not talking to anyone, watching videos on how to be confident, or would they just go out and talk to people? Would they just turn off that overthinking brain, like overthinking thoughts in your head, and just go up and talk to people? Because if you want one tip to do so, embrace rejection. Go out and try to get rejected by every person you talk to, and that's going to transform how you act. Because instead of trying to hide who you are, instead of trying to puff yourself up and make yourself seem like you're better than you truly are, you're just honest, man. You're just honest with the people you're around. You're authentic. You put yourself out there, you talk to people, and you know what? If it goes well, it goes well. If it goes badly, it goes badly. That's okay. Your goal is to get rejected, because when you do that, you realize there's nothing to be afraid of. Some people are not going to click with you. Some people are just not good for each other, right? And that's not a bad thing. It just means you're different people. But if you never put yourself out there, if you never actually try to discover who you are, what you're interested in, what you value in other people, right, and what you value within yourself, if you never live up to those standards, if you never try something different, how can you possibly expect to develop this skill? Because that's all I think it is. Confidence is a skill that's built up. It's like a muscle. You actually got to work it. If you don't work it, you're like the guy who makes 10 workout plans before ever going to the gym and says, oh, wait, I got to research a bit more. I got to learn about going to the gym more before I can actually put on some muscle. Where anybody who's gone to the gym knows you just got to go. You got to figure it out. You got to get the handle of the machines, the dumbbells, the free weights before you make a plan, before you understand, okay, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm not very good at. These are my weaknesses, and these are my goals for actually becoming a fit individual. You actually got to do it. So anything, if you're struggling to take action, like I was earlier this year, this is basically a video to my younger self, really. If you relate to this, you were probably in the same shoes that I was in like a recent time ago, like pretty recently. All you need to do is talk to at least 2 people every single day, non-negotiable. No matter what your excuses are. Oh, I have too much schoolwork to do. I'm in university. I don't have time. Shut up. Right? If you're a human being, if you have a brain, if you know what you're doing with your time, and you're like you have reasonable intelligence, you will figure out a way to talk to 2 people every day. If you bus, talk to people on your commute. If you're on a train, talk to people on the train. If you're at school, talk to people there, right? If you're on university, talk to people at the university grounds. But you will find a way. But you need to be committed as hell. If you want to get better, if you genuinely want to become more confident, talk to 100 people in 1 month. 2 people every single day, 100 people in 1 month, and do that every single month until you start to really feel like you are a confident individual. Right? Have that belief that I am a confident and articulate man, woman, whatever. See yourself in that situation. Play a mental movie of how you're going to act when you actually see people. Practice how you want to feel. Practice how you want to be. And attach an emotion to that. I'm a confident and articulate man. I'm currently seeing myself on the bus, talking up with a girl, and I feel calm, confident, relaxed, assured. Right? Simple as that. Then when I actually put myself in that situation, when I actually talk to 2 people every day, it will flow. Naturally, I will feel confident as I am doing that. And you'll make progress, right? You are your beliefs, you are your actions, right? Do the work, do the thing, believe you are a confident person, and you will transform your life. Hell, I'm not even perfect at this yet. I'm not even a grandmaster of confidence. But people tell me that I speak well. People tell me, hey, yo, you're a really good talker. You have a deep voice. You're very calm. You seem very intelligent. And I'm not saying this to flex on anybody. That's just kind of like my temperament, like my personality. But people have complimented me on how I speak to them. So I'm not perfect. I still have a long way to go, right? Only 500 people right now. But I do have an inkling of what I'm talking about. Like I'm at like level 10 right now. I went from level 0 to level 10. I know what I'm talking about. And if I can do it, right, this random brown guy on like YouTube, you can too. But you actually got to change something. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because there is none. Right? There is no better time to start than right now. There is no tomorrow. You can't start something tomorrow. You can only do something right now. The past is gone. The past is dead. If you want to change for the better, make the fucking commitment right now and get to work. That is all for this video. Subscribe if you like this content. Peace.